I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. This more where that came from, my money is silly. I feel like envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no.
For the first time since their championship run in the playoffs, the Buccaneers sail across the Gulf to New Orleans. The Saints look to sink the reigning champs. Next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On 1st and 10, Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Can't really get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he found that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up for the 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 12 carries, 52 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass run. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Winston now from the 50. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
They'll go draw here. Winston hands to Kamara.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. And trying to get it to Holmes, but It's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Winston. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. All told, they get 13 yards on that play. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Jameis to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Shaquille Barrett, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston off to Thomas on the left side.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And Lutz puts this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 5. 95 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to get about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, now 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Give me the ball. Cameron Brate, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is up to 8. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Here we go.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. But now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
To throw is Winston. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
This is caught by Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Well, I mean, Mike Evans has been an elite receiver for some time now, and part of that, Charles, certainly what he can do once the ball is in his hands.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Check Mike 45. You ain't doing nothing today. You
On third down, Winston. And Winston lost the football.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Powering forward. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Second down, another shot for Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. The number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And is that Gronkowski the one slow to get up? Yes. Gronk still down right now. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Jones again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From just shy of midfield, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Winston now. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge, and that's good enough for a first down. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Again, it's Winston. Caught right side, it's Snead. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucs 34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston dancing to his left. Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Winston now to throw on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. To throw on 2nd and 10, Winston. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Devin White in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
From the gun, Winston. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge, and that's good enough for a first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This is caught.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2.
Jameis again. The Saints passing game, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nick Vanette, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Brady going to throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Winston. They got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38. Jameis now on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Third and long for Winston. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
I'm here all day.
Fourth down, Winston. High throw, but the catch is made. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a...
I shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me.